Hi, my name is Luanne Armstrong. I live in South Africa. I live in Jeffreys Bay in South Africa, and I am a financial administrator for the company that I'm currently working in.
Okay, so you've handled finance, operations, logistics, and customer relations across multiple industries. What part of your job do you feel you're the strongest at?
My strength is in financial and data analyzing. I can pick up errors very easily. I make the data make sense. For recons, balancing books, it just comes naturally to me, and I think that's about it. Yeah.
What's an example of a situation where things went wrong and you were the one who fixed it?
In the company that I work for distribution, it's a cold chain distribution, so it has the products that we were selling were yogurts and had to, be kept at a fridge temperature. The truck broke down, so I had to contact the customer just to, establish decent expectations from them, and also balance, sending out another truck to replace that other truck, the one that broke down, and and just keeping all three, the customer and both trucks, updated, and eventually the customer was actually quite happy with what happened, and so there's that.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. In a financial role, we had received a claim for almost 250,000. It was fines for not having stock available. So I traced it back to an issue with an email problem from the retail side. So the store was not sending us the orders, but they were penalizing us for not delivering on those orders. So while keeping very professional and polite in my emails, so that I don't destroy the relationship between the buyer and our company, I insisted on proof of the emails of the said orders. And when they couldn't provide it, through a lot of persistence, I eventually got that whole claim reversed, and the retail store actually took responsibility for the issue.
Cool. You've worked in environments with tight pressure and strict reporting. How do you stay organized without dropping anything?
I build my own systems. I don't rely on memory. Everything gets, logged, cross-referenced, and time-stamped, whether it be a weekly, daily, or monthly deadline. I also work with checklists. I've designed my own tracking sheets so that I'm ahead of my mistakes. I also have I'm constantly trusted with audits and recons and accountability for stock. I also name my files so that they're easily accessible. So for example, the name will have the company name, the value, and a reference number of some kind, would be a voucher number or invoice number. It also makes audits easy to handle.
So you've clearly worked with difficult customers and staff over the years. How do you handle conflict?
Okay, respect before reaction. I don't take things personally. I try to understand the frustration. If someone's angry, it's normally because they need clarity or reassurance. Because I stay calm and give solutions, it helps a lot. Even after tough disputes, people just come back to me because I handle it well. I find it more beneficial to focus on the solution and not the problem. Once the solution has been resolved, then you can go back to see where the problem started, and put steps in place so that you don't repeat the same problem again.
Okay, and then why should a company hire you over someone with the same technical skills?
Okay, because I don't need to be micromanaged. If you give me the responsibility, I run with it. You know, I don't just ask what must I do. I try to see how I can do it better. The owner of the company that I work for right now, he once said to me, "Luanne, don't treat this as a job, treat it as your own company." And it changed the dynamic of how I work. It definitely did. I treat the company as if it's mine, so that when the work is done, you know that I've done the best of my ability for the company. I also believe very strongly in being transparent. So if there's any errors, I expose them. I try and get them to, get them to be resolved and not swept under the rug. So yeah, that's